YouTubers, family and friends, good morning. I'm out here in the jungle on some of my hectares of land here in northwestern Mindanao that I do own with my Filipino wife. For all of you scoffers out there, I am on the title, I am on the deed of sale, I am her husband. Even though I'm a foreigner, I still am joint ownership with her of this land. And all you scoffers out there, you can just go scoff at yourself, because that's the law in this country. Is Filipinas, when you marry, I don't care who it is, you know, and also these foreigners keep saying that you're a visitor in this country. You're a visitor in this country if you're not married. You guys need to get that through your head. Read the law, read the Constitution of the country. If you sojourn, for all you Bible believers out there that know the word sojourn, means that you take residence through marriage in another country. That's a sojourner. And that gives you, biblically, that gives you right for ownership with your wife or husband of that country. And a lot of the laws in the world are based on that. It's through marriage, guys. It's only this legalese stuff that's getting you guys confused about that. You really need to go to the letter of the law. That's the only way you're going to find out the truth. And I have. And as a foreigner husband to my Filipino wife, this is my home. The Philippines is my home. I'm not a visitor here. I'm sojourning here, which means I live here now. This is my home. And I'm in ownership, and this is what I do. This is my retirement activities. We bought land, we're clearing the land, we're growing crops, we're growing animals. You know, that's what we're doing. So you guys can just go to your bars, go to your red light districts, go to with your, you know, many Filipino girlfriends. You know, that's all things of the evil world. I come here, and I only was with one Filipina. God sent me to her. We got married within 2 months, and this is my home now, guys. So all you scoffers out there, go scoff on yourself, because that's the letter of the law. When you're married, you have rights in this country. So anyway, I'm going to get on the subject here now. I'm off the subject with that this morning. I got this big, huge tree right here. It's like 200 feet, and it's dead, and it's a possible, you know, in a windstorm, it could come and break this is a coconut steaming house, and see, it's a coconut season again, so we're gathering coconuts, harvesting the coconuts, and the crew right now is at another property near my house along the road. But I'm out here today clearing the land, and I want to get rid of this deadfall, and I'll show you guys what I got going here. I already cut it, and in a little breeze I think this thing would fall down, but I didn't have my iPad, so I ran back to the house and got it. And here you go, what I got done so far with my chainsaw. So I got it cut, a big wedge out of it, and I'm behind this here coconut tree. It's going to give me some protection when the tree starts to fall. It's the reason why I cut it like this, going uphill instead of downhill, is because the tree is already naturally leaning like crazy at too much of an angle to force it to go to the opposite direction. So I cut it out the same direction that it's leaning. Now, my only hope and prayer is that when it starts to fall, it doesn't fall toward the coconut shack there, because it could. And then that would be very bad for me and for the crew. So the crew is gone right now. There's no one else here except for my animals are down the hill. And then I'm gonna attempt to film me dropping this thing. And I just pray that it goes this direction and doesn't swing over to the right and smash the houses. So here's the wedge I already cut out of it. So there you go. That's what we got going right now. And like I say, in a small breeze, I think this thing gonna come down. So like I say, I just pray that it doesn't go that way. It should just come straight at me here this way. So I'm going to set the camera up over here and start the chainsaw. We're going to drop this 200-foot tree, and I'm just praying that it doesn't. Go the wrong direction. It shouldn't, but there's no guarantees in this life. So let's see what kind of an angle we can get here. Let's see here. What kind of an angle can we get? Let's see here. That's not going to be much of an angle. Very good there, guys, but I don't know. I guess I could try to hold the camera, but I don't really want to do that either while I'm cutting with the chainsaw. Man, I hope that bugger don't go in a bad direction. It's tall. It could smash everything here pretty easily. Let's see if I can, maybe I can set everything up right here. Well, let's see if I can, no, I can't do that either. Well, that's not going to be a very good angle, guys. I don't know. I'm trying to find a good spot where we can get a good angle, guys. I guess that's going to have to be good enough right there. So you guys, hopefully it won't fall and smash this camera and smash everything else here. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Perfect direction. Okay guys, you should have saw some of that. So there she is, dropped down. Is a perfect direction of what I wanted it to go in. Thank goodness for that. That's a massive log. I'm going to cut here just on this trail, cut some pieces out of it. But I'm happy to get rid of that because in a bad windstorm that could have smashed and then smashed everything here. So I'm going to get with it and start sawing this stuff up. And I've had this for like 10 years now almost. It's still MS381. I don't even think they make this model. I think they make the 382 now. The only thing I've ever done to it is clean it and put a new bar and chain on it. And I just did that here a couple months ago. So, I mean, still is just top of the line, dependable. So, anyways, I'm going to start cutting this up, guys. So I'll make some more harvesting videos here in the next couple days. We got this whole week of harvesting here. So here's the pit inside you build a big fire right here and it makes it hot, and it steams all the coconut copra up on here on top of this bamboo slatted top here. So I've made some videos in the past, guys, and we have, like I say, I have about 10 hectares of coconut producing land. Actually, only about 8 of those hectares produce coconuts. So that's like 10 hectares is 25 acres of land. That's what we own here in the Philippines. And it's approximately about between 20 and 40,000 pesos. Three harvests per year. On a good year, you get 4 harvests, but mostly it's 3 harvests per year. And like I say, it's between 20 and 40,000 pesos. So half of that, a little more than half of that goes to the crew, and the other like 40% goes to the owner. And so we'll end up with approximately 10,000 to 15,000 pesos as far as the owner goes on this harvest, which is not a huge amount of money. It's what, 200 and little over 200, 225, $250, something like that. You know, it's not a huge amount of money, but it is a big amount for the crew, which 3 times a year they get a boost, right, from the coconut harvest. And they can harvest from whoever they want. These coconut crews go around all kinds they drum up business, and that's what some of them do all year round. Like my brother-in-law, he works construction, and then he takes off a week 3 times a year, you know, for coconut harvest. So we got about double the coconuts planted from what I have right now, which is like 600 producing trees. And so we should get another between 400 and 600 trees to be able to harvest in the next couple years. They're growing a lot slower than I thought they would because haven't been clearing the land, but now that we're going to be starting clearing the land, it's a lot quicker growth for the trees, right? So anyways, I'll let you guys go. Love you, take care, and God bless you as always. Bye-bye.